Hi there everyone, this is Kay and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining with me today. It's Friday, August the 2nd, it's Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday, 2024, August the 2nd. Wow. Okay, so we're going to do a collective reading and we're going to tell a story here. Archangel Michael is going to bring a story forward through me, the cards, the energies that for the collective that most needs to know, what you most need to know today. Now, it's the time of this reading, so whenever you come across this video, if it's not for today, then it'll be perfect for you whenever that time is. And if you haven't already, would you consider subscribing if you're enjoying the content on my channel? Otherwise, let's get going. And if you enjoy this video, would you consider giving me a thumbs up, a like, right, share, maybe, and comment? That would be very much appreciated. I certainly would be grateful. Thank you. So, Archangel Michael, let's call these guys in. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being here and for enveloping me in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. Please guide and assist me today with correctly interpreting the energies of the cards that I pull as directed by you. Thank you, Archangel Michael. What is the story today, starting with the past energy, that the collective most needs to know on this day? This one here definitely wanted to come out. I'm not going to take all these because then that would be the whole story. And, well, you know what? I'm feeling like I need to. Okay, so we've got the past energy, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And we got the Ace of Cups here as the present day. That's the past, present day. This is the Nine of Swords. That's your energy. You're in it. Three of Swords is the situation, heartbreaking situation. The Hierophant is the energy between the two of you, so there's a whole lot of spiritual, you know, like divine energy between yourself in the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords situation, the heartbreaking situation. What that means is, what I just got from Archangel Michael is that this means that there's, now what did he say? He said it means that, yes, you're being guided to look at this from a higher perspective. That's it. Looking at this from a higher perspective through the divine, right? Through the divine way of looking at things. Understanding it better. Understanding what the heartbreaking situation is for. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Wands as the potential outcome, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, those two are coming out together. All right, and then I'm going to do the back of the deck, which is the Knight of Cups, and then the Sun. Wow. And you got the Queen of Wands. Wow, this looks like another amazing reading, guys, except that you're in the Nine of Swords, which is that agonizing energy. So in the past, you were given an offer by the divine, given an opportunity, a brand new start in the past, to make a brand new start with much blessings like abundance and prosperity. This is a great big blessing of abundance and prosperity. And when it's an ace, it's usually divinely, you know, brought forward. Now, divinely brought forward can mean through people, right? They're being inspired by their own inner divinity to approach you, to make an offer, to talk to you about something, to give you a glimpse at an opportunity. Like, there's just like people, other people and things just have come into you, onto your path, that the divine inspired them to be in the right place at the right time, you know, with you, to be able to give this to you, to offer this to you, to give you this prosperity and abundance, offer the prosperity and abundance. It could be like you were offered money, or you were offered a great job, you were offered a chance at improving your health, you're offered a chance to go to school and have a scholarship, or have your tuition paid for you. You know, many different things had come by way of great big blessings and of abundance and prosperity. So that's what came in. That's in your past. You've already received it. Okay, so you're sitting in this Ace of Cups energy, this environment of feeling, again, divinely inspired, like, because the divine is all about love, right? Love is the divine, and Ace of Cups is a great big cup of love. So you're in this energy of feeling truly blessed and truly loved, feeling like you're being taken care of, that the divine has got your back, the divine is looking out for you, the divine is bringing you opportunities and rewards for all the good work that you've done on improving yourself, and as a result improving your life status, like the way you're seeing things from a different perspective, like this one here, seeing things from a different perspective so that you can improve your life. When we change our mind about the way we think, our attitudes and opinions about people, places, and things, even ourselves, the way we look at ourselves, do the self-talk we have, whether it's negative or positive self-talk, when we make a change, it's always for the better, right? The change should always be for the better, and it looks like you've done that. So because of the work you've been doing on yourself and your life as a result, and then your life, as you're changing you and changing your life, you end up changing your world, your little world, which then interacts with and collides with other people's worlds, right? Their own little worlds. We're all in our own little world as a larger part, within a larger part of the energy of one world, you know? So you are in this energy of feeling emotionally endowed, for one thing, emotionally endowed, and emotionally expressing, or just feeling content in knowing that you're loved, and yeah, and what else? Oh, okay. The divine, my Archangel Michael just said that this is a gift from the divine, in the sense of you being an energy of you being appreciated by the divine, by God, by the angels, her angels. You are being appreciated for all that you are and have done with yourself and in your life, especially as of late. So this is the environment, is that there's love all around you. Of course, you are made of love. The soul that's within you is love. It's nothing but love. And that's everything, right? Your soul is love. Love means, it's the highest of all expressions and feelings. Love. That's what your soul is. And you are in an environment where it is going to support you, of course, moving forward, to experience how the divine is loving you and showing up in your life. But this is your energy in this story. You are having a difficult time adjusting to this new, you're having a difficult time adjusting to this new thought process, this new, perspective, this new way. You're having a time, you know that you're loved by the divine. You know that you're dearly loved, you do. It's kind of like something you've taken on as just a knowingness, a belief that you must be loved, because if God is not love, then what is God, right? So God is love, therefore the love that God is within you as your soul, therefore you must be loved, and all you have to do is think about how much you are loved by your own inner self, the God within you. But sometimes it's not as easy as that for you. It's not as easy as that for you to convince yourself otherwise, to convince yourself that when you see fault in yourself or see fault in others, it's difficult for you to look in the mirror and say, yeah, but I'm really dearly loved, and I know it, and I feel it. You may do that when you're feeling like brighter, or that when you get out of bed in the morning, you feel like it's gonna be a good day, or at least a half-assed good day, and that's when it's easier for us to say, oh yeah, I'm loved by my divinity within me. I'm loved, I'm supported, I'll take care of. There's nothing to worry about, nothing to fear, right? When things seem to be going okay, we can tell ourselves that. But it's during those times when things are not going, they seem to be like cracking up, like your world's cracking up, in the sense this thing's going wrong, that person's doing this, that person's not doing this, that thing's it's going to break down, it's going to cost me money, my car just broke down, my house roof leaks, and my refrigerator stopped working. All three of those things, my car broke down, my refrigerator stopped working, and my roof is leaking. You're going like, whoa, how am I going to deal with all of this in the amount of time it takes and the money it takes in order for me to make sure that I have a vehicle to drive that's reliable, my roof is reliable, and I'm not going to get rained out or freeze to death or whatever, and my fridge, I'm going to be able to have food to eat that's refrigerated food without it spoiling. How am I going to be able to have these important life things when all this is happening all at once? And then the money comes in into question, well, how am I going to pay for it? Perhaps you're feeling that on top of that, or apart from that, it could be your relationship, but it's a heartbreaking situation for you because it's like you don't see, you're like too close to it, you're too close to it, too close to it, not being able to see it from a further away perspective. So that's where this one comes in. This one says this really is your inner demons about being too close to the problem, not being able to see the solution for it. Yeah. And so you need to get a perspective, which is putting yourself at a distance from it so you can see it more clearly and more plainly for what it is. And it's just another bump in the road. And let's think about all the bumps you've been over, collective, all the bumps you've been over to the point where you got to this. You've been on many challenges and bumps, right, in your road, on your path, and look what you're being offered, an opportunity. You had received an opportunity to improve yourself, your life. When I say yourself, I mean your life too, because you cannot improve yourself without your life improving too. Okay, so the Hierophant, this energy right here, is about you looking at things from a different perspective, realizing that it's all divinely orchestrated. In other words, your challenges that you're facing right now, that's got you losing sleep at night and feeling frustrated and agonized over whatever relationship issue, a health issue, a home issue, a car issue, friends, family issue, whatever the issue is. Could be finances as well, or put a couple of those together. It could seem like a lot, but that's just a mountain that you can shrink when you look at it from a different perspective to a molehill size, right? You get yourself on a higher perspective, high enough perspective above a mountain, then the mountain suddenly starts looking small. It's like when you go out in space, right? They show you on TV where they're looking back at the planet from the moon, right? Let's just say, how small is the planet? You know, it's kind of like when you're there in it, on the planet, living your life. It seems like mountain after mountain after mountain to climb and get around, try to figure out how to get around. But when you go out in space, get some perspective on it, like a distance from it, then you see that it just seems like that the world is so insignificant, you know, with its challenges at that point. It's like you can like put your thumb up in front of your eye and you can like block out the world from that distance, right? Because it's about the size of your thumb from that distance. So the divine is saying, take a look at your situation from a different, location, a different perspective. Get some distance between you and it. Like if you need to put your swords down and put your head down on the pillow and put your swords down for a while to sleep it off, to sleep off your angst, your anxiety, your anxiousness about something, or grief or sadness or depression or anger. If you need to just go to sleep, go to bed, take whatever you need to take that is medically approved and safe, medically approved and safe if you need to, in order to get to slow your mind down so you can shut your eyes and actually go to sleep. But get some rest, meditate if you need to. If you can do that, put some meditation time in to relax your thoughts and raise your vibration, because when you raise your vibration, you're at that higher perspective. Then you see, you start gaining wisdom and insights and knowingness when you're at a higher perspective, when like through meditation and prayer and whatever. So yeah, you are being asked to consider that there's many lessons and messages to learn from how you're looking at something, when you should be just saying, I'm safe, I'm well loved, I'm taken care of, and my path has got so many blessings on it. I just need to open up my eyes and see it for what it is. The situation I'm going for that might be heartbreaking or definitely stressful, right? When you've got 3 swords going through your heart, painful, stressful, whatever situation you're going through, it's only another bump in the road. It is. It might feel like it's a lot more, but it is only just a bump, because if you stay in this energy and don't allow yourself to sit in the environment of love, of being loved, so that you can feel love, so that you can express love, then you will have this kind of love return to you as a result. If you don't let yourself sit in that energy, then you're going to have more of those kind of bumps, mountains, what you are seeing as mountains on your path. But if you let this go and see it from a higher perspective, a different understanding of why you're facing this challenge in the first place, you can then rest in the knowingness that you are well loved and well received by the divine. In other words, the divine is opening up its warehouse, let's just say. Its warehouse that has, every one of us has a storage locker in this warehouse, the divine warehouse, right? And the storage locker can only be opened by us, no one else. So whenever you decide to let go of this, you actually unlock the storage that's full of all the abundance and prosperity that you could imagine and dream about, and then some. It'll start pouring into your life, and then you're going to really be feeling blessed and loved. Aren't you blessed and loved? Blessed and loved because of all the beauty and abundance that's showing up on your path. So that's what that's about, that energy. So that the potential outcome is that you can still have challenges. You still face challenges, but look at where you are. You're on higher ground. You're on a higher perspective, seeing these challenges for what they are. You allow yourself to let go of your concerns and worries for even a half a second and lay it down, then and say, there's got to be something better than this, or there's got to be something I need to learn from this. Like what is it that I'm facing here that I need to learn from? So that you can grasp that, become aware of it, and then shake it off and say, okay, I think I understand that. Now really it's important for you to get some, shut-eye, like in the sense of really laying your thoughts down, you're relaxing your mind so it's not so chaotic and thinking all the time. Relax your thinking so that you can actually start receiving hits of insight by the divine. This happens to me a lot in the day, like practically, is that I water the lawn every morning because of the heat in this place that I live in. And it's really the flowers that I'm watering because their roots are so close to the surface of the soil. So they dry out faster, and then they start, being wimpy and wimping over. And if you don't get them watered soon enough, they're going to dry out and die. So I water them for like 30 minutes every morning. That's my routine. Well, sometimes I come back into the house after I've turned the water on, and I get distracted and I start doing this, that, and everything else in the house. And then suddenly, while I'm doing something, like I might be washing a dish, oh yeah, I got to wash my cat dish, so I can refill it with water, something like that. And while I'm washing it, it's that moment where you kind of slip into a meditation or contemplation, and it's I'm reminded of how I forgot to turn the timer on for the water. And I say thank you so much for reminding me. I'm talking to my soul, right? Thank you so much for reminding me about that. I completely forgot. So I'll turn around and turn the timer on, the stove timer. I put the stove timer on, and for 30 minutes. And then, or however long I think it needs yet, since I'd already forgotten to turn it on in the first place. But then I'll say that, I'll keep reminding me that when I forget, you'll continue to remind me. So what happened yesterday was that exactly what happened is I turned the water on, I came in the house, I did this, that, and everything. And when I was doing something that didn't really require me to think much, I was sort of went and slipped into la la land while I was doing it. I heard timer, put timer on. And so I thought, oh, great. Well, guess what happened? I went and did something else, got distracted, and I still didn't put the timer on. And so I got busy doing something, and again, I slipped into la la land. I heard it, I go, oh my God, I forgot to do it already again. Thank you so much for reminding me again. So you see, you can receive hits of help, direction and guidance. That's insight, right? Insight and wisdom. You can receive help if you ask for it. You make friends with your soul and have an intimate relationship with your soul. And if you need help remembering something, need help doing something, all you do is you ask. And then you just know that it's going to be, and that if you forget how to do it or you forget to do it, you just trust that they will continue, your soul will continue to remind you. And that's how I'm working. That's my routine now. But you're facing these challenges, and head on, I must say, head on, with your wand up there saying, get back. I'm not going to fight you, but I am going to protect my ground. I'm going to protect my mental well-being, my emotional well-being, the ground I'm standing on, my security and support structures. I am going to support me by supporting myself, if that makes sense. I'm going to support myself by not letting these ones have any more say or be in charge of my life, like the way I am experiencing it, positive or negative. No more, because I am going to, this potential outcome, I'm going to be feeling very affluent, in whatever, affluent in all areas, your mental, spiritual, emotional, physical, and abundance and prosperity. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is you feeling very, very strong and capable and independent. I mean, you've got your together here in the potential, with the potential outcome, and that's you looking at it from your concerns about whatever your heartbreak situation is or your stressful situation is, looking at it from a higher perspective, knowing that the divine's got you nice. They're holding you nice and nice energy. You just got to let yourself see that. You got to let yourself experience that. Right now you're not. You're staying, you're not getting your rest, and therefore you're not getting your hits of intuition, inspiration. But you do that, and either love is on its way to you with the Knight of Cups. If this is a relationship heartbreak, it's on its way to you. And love is just like, it's going to show up in many ways and through people. If it's not a relationship situation for you, just know that there's more love on the way to you. There's more love coming, more of this, which means the divine is sending, inspiring people to show up on your path that are going to help you in some way, so that you know that you are supported and you are loved. And guess what comes out at the very, it's just like, it's all positive. It's the sun. Positive. It's enlightening, enlightenment, right? And it's happiness. It's inner happiness. It's feeling like so proud of your accomplishments, successful. It's all really, really great energy. That this right here, Nine of Pentacles. You got the Knight of Cups here that loves on its path to you, towards you. So people are being inspired to come to you to help you. If it's not a relationship person, like someone that you want to have a date with or get to know better. But ultimately the sun. This is all like, wow, it's the world's in the palm of your hands kind of thing. So it's worth it to take this energy seriously and look at your problems, irregardless of what problem we're talking about here. But look at your problems from a higher perspective, that you have been given opportunities to receive whatever it is, blessing, a different mindset. You've opened up your mind to thinking differently. Let that be something that you're going to allow to take root in you deeply, so that you're not all over the place, all over the map with your thoughts. Instead, you are seriously considering that your thoughts are what makes your reality, that creates your reality, your world, your little world. And know that your environment is safe. You're in loving hands. And if this is a relationship situation, you got someone who's the divine is brought onto your path that's making a blessing, an offer to you. Could be marriage, could just be, I really dig you, I want to date you, I want to marry you, I want to do whatever. And this energy right here is all about being in love, feeling in love that you've met this person, you're feeling supported by love and by them, but there's something that's catching you up. So whatever it is that there's heartbreak that you are trying to bring into this energy, and it's not going to work because they're two totally different energies. This energy here is way down here in the low vibe, and this energy here is way up here. Okay, so there's such a distance between. That's what you need to do with this, is to put yourself at distance from it, so that you can see what the heartbreak is, what it's doing to you right now, in terms of how you're going to experience either this new love or somebody coming back, or someone who's in your life already trying to offer up to you, that tell you that they love you and they want to be with you. How did they break your heart, or someone broke your heart before? That you're not trying to, but you're bringing it in because you've got these fears, these thoughts and concerns that maybe this person's going to break your heart again, maybe this person's going to come back and break your heart, or maybe this new person is going to break your heart. It's whatever it is for you. All right, so Archangel Michael and Holy Spirit, what messages, insight, and advice do you have for the collective for this story, which has a wonderful beginning and a truly inspiring potential outcome? What do we have? No place like home, and that's here and here. This is no place like home. There's no place like here. This is home too. Love. Remember, God is love. So this is the energy of spirit, you know, of loving spirit is where your environment is. But you're round you're going. You're going around and around and around. You're ruminating round and around your thoughts. You just keep thinking about the same things over and over and over again. That pertains to this situation of stress and heartbreak, pain, whatever it is. You keep ruminating on it. And if you're not sure what that means, you can Google it. It's just like you're just in constant cycle of these thoughts that are not getting you anywhere. It's certainly not allowing you to rest and in a place that you feel like you're at home, at peace. No place like home is like you feeling like you're totally supported and loved, and you know what you feel like when you get home. If you have a home that you really, really dig, you know, you really like it, and it makes you feel like it's your safety zone, and you're feeling supported there, or at least protected there, you know what home feels like to you, right? So there is no place like home. So just remember, higher perspective time. Take that seriously. You start looking at your life and your challenges differently, and this is what you get. And it's easy. Like basically the divine has already set the foundation for you, set the tone, the space, the energy for you right here. You got this. With this, all you need to do is show up. And you're not showing up right now. You're not opening up your eyes and seeing what is there for you. But the divine is encouraging you that the energy that you do this. And so you are at least considering it, but go for it. Do it. Consider seeing things from a different perspective. Don't just consider it, do it. Okay? Hope that helps. Have a great weekend, you guys, and we'll talk to you again on Monday. Bye for now.